Go to line number 5. Let's go to Rick. Come on in, Rick.
Hello.
How you doing, sir?
Doing well. How about yourself?
All right. Talk to me, my friend.
The first thing that I really want to weigh into is how Hillary's and Bernie's policies aren't that different. That really is very untrue. Bernie is vastly more progressive than Hillary is, and we've seen it by Hillary's flip-flops as Bernie Sanders started gaining momentum. Bernie Sanders brought up, the TPP killed jobs. Hillary Clinton used to support the TPP. Now suddenly, yes, I hate the TPP too. Same thing with fracking. Bernie Sanders says fracking is killing our environment. Hillary Clinton used to basically sell fracking to the world. Now she's like, maybe it is bad. We also see it with her flip-flop on minimum wage. Bernie's fighting for 15. Hillary's like, raising minimum wage is good, but let's only go to 12. Let's be reasonable, people. And there's so many more. She is completely flip-flopped on so many policies that I really can't see her as a true progressive. And that's one of the reasons why I will never vote Hillary, and if Hillary wins the nomination, I'm writing Mickey Mouse in on my ballot.
Okay, well, let me qualify that first. I'm going to tell folks, first of all, I'm not supposed to say how I'm going to vote or anything like that, but I'm going to say one thing to all the people listening out here, because we have a few people here that have said similar things before. And what I tell people like you, Rick, is, first of all, if Bernie were my candidate and Hillary won, and if I were a Democrat, I would be voting for Hillary. And let me tell you why I'm saying that. And it's basically simple. There's a vast difference between Bernie and Hillary. That's an absolute true statement that you said there. It's huge. But we kind of play it down because she will want the Bernie supporters. So you play those differences down. The party play those differences down. Democratic socialism is much better for the middle class than anything my good friend Barack Obama or my good friend Hillary Clinton has to offer. And mathematically speaking, as done by the professor from UMass, proves from a mathematical standpoint, anybody who took Economics 101 knows the circulation of money occurs much better when it goes to the lower classes and the upper classes, period. That's a fact. They don't want to talk about that because what it means is people with more money get more educated. There's a whole lot of stuff that we are trying to fight against here. It's not only about money. It's also about having an educated populace, because an educated populace wants more. But secondly, that said, if Hillary is the choice between Hillary and somebody else, I may be able to survive an administration that is bad, but I can't just look out for me. I have to look out because, yes, we could say let's make people suffer hard enough that never again will they choose somebody like XYZ. The problem here is this, Rick. There are too many people suffering right now. And I rather, in as much as I am not an incrementalist, I'm more somebody who wants a hell of a lot done. I understand that incrementalism for some people is better than nothing. So what I always tell people like yourself, you fight like hell during the primaries. You try to convince people, you try to educate people, and you try to bring people of your mode that you know want the best for society. But ultimately, and it's as cliche as it might sound, you always vote for the lesser of two evils. Always, in my opinion. And the reason why is you don't only care about what you can sustain, but you care about your fellow man. And caring about your fellow man means that you're not going to allow others to be hurt because you want to make a point. That's my take.
I completely understand. And that does give me a bit to think about.